So today I am doing illusion crochet. I'm about to show y'all how I do my breakdown. I ran out of storage to do my install on camera, but I still showed the ending results. She brought like 8 to 9 packs of some crochet hair. It had like a little bit of braid, but then the rest was like curly hair with boho, so it was mostly curly hair. I did the illusion parts. I'm slowing it down and showing you right here how I do them. I just go ahead and part out my rows. I do 5 rows on each side of the head, so 10 rows in the front, and then I'm going to do 2 rows in the back and connect the boxes like so. I start off with applying my product, combing it through, and just braiding it down, and then I move on to the next box, and I connect the first box to that box like so, and continue to braid down. Make sure you're braiding taut, so your breakdown will be well constructed. Okay, you don't need no loose braids when you go in to put in your crochet, but you don't want to make it too tight so where the needle can't go through the braids. Also, when you apply your crochet hair, you want to apply it like in a downward motion. So when you take your needle through the braid, go in a downward motion so that the hair won't be sticking up when you do install your crochet. But right here I'm just showing you how I braid the first box, and then I connect the last box and just braid. I don't braid down all the way to the ends, but yeah, this is how I do my illusion crochet. For all you guys that were wondering what illusion crochet was, it's definitely different from just braiding straight back. Like, you actually get the boxes like you have individuals in your head. So this is how I do the back. I'm on my second row. I just braid down the first row, like 3 to 4 braids. And as I braid the second row, I'm going to connect that bottom row. And you also want to make sure you're doing this taut too, but not too tight. If you're feeling fancy, you can do a third row, but I just did 2 rows. The crochet that she bought, it wasn't, the loop around it wasn't too big. But if you have something like locks or something like that, crochet hair that you're bringing, you're going to want to make sure the boxes fit the size of the crochet that they're bringing. The crochet she had was a little small, so you can do smaller boxes with the crochet she had. But I just did like medium-sized boxes and pinned it up and went on to the next section. It's super easy. The breakdown took me about like an hour. That's the most work you'll do, is just the breakdown. Unless you're doing like just straight back cornrows. That's regular crochet for me, but illusion crochet is this breakdown pattern. So yeah, once I get done with the back, I'm gonna go on to the sides of the hair, like the corners by her ears on each side, and make that part. So when she put it up in a ponytail, it'll look like boxes. That's why it's called illusion. Okay, illusion crochet. It's one of my favorite patterns to do because you can wear your hair in an up and down style if you want to. Super easy, super convenient. She wanted her hair to be extra full, so she brought over 8 packs. So she wanted it full, and that's what she got. This is the braid down, and I'm about to show you guys the results right here. See, when you pull it back, it look like boxes. But her crochet that she brought had braids at the beginning and then curly pieces mostly. So yeah, it came out cute, and it's super fast.